name's Shawn Brenneman. I'm an agronomic sales rep with Syngenta in southwestern Ontario, and we're here in a soybean field which was just planted in the last week. And as these beans start to emerge very shortly, and over the next 7 weeks or so, they're going to be at risk for one of the major soybean diseases in Ontario, and that's sudden death syndrome, or SDS. SDS is caused by a fusarium species, in particular Fusarium virgiliform, and it loves cold, wet environments. So the wetter the spring is, the more at risk these plants are. Even though that infection takes place early on in the soybean's life cycle, we typically don't see the above ground symptoms until later in July, August, when all of a sudden that plant starts to switch from more vegetative growth to reproductive growth. Its natural defenses are down at that time, and the disease, which is in the roots, produces a toxin. And that toxin is then translocated up to the leaves, and we see the visual symptoms of that toxin being expressed in the leaves. Usually it starts as yellowing, turns to interveinal chlorosis. Those leaves will drop, and the petiole still attaches to the stem. So those are some clear signs that you've got SDS in the field. What can we do about it? There's a number of things. Because SDS loves that wet environment, drainage, tillage, anything we can do to reduce that free-flowing water is going to help control SDS. We can look at long-term rotations. It can also survive on corn stubble, so we want to make sure we've got some wheat in there, 3 years or greater for rotation. Seed treatments, Syngenta has a number of great seed treatments for both sudden death syndrome, which is Murtec, as well as for SCN, soybean cyst nematode, and that's our Clariva product. So controlling all of those pests will help limit SDS. But last and best is really around the genetic tolerance and resistance. And at Syngenta, we test our soybean varieties, whether it's conventional or Extend products, for multiple years in high SDS environments to make sure that we're selecting and bringing forward the products which have the right amount of tolerance that growers in southwestern Ontario need.